Hey everybody, Walker here with episode number 10 of our Dwarf Fortress Let's Play series. Last episode, we kept working on getting better military. We had a huge migration wave, and pretty much every last one of them got turned into military, so we fleshed out. Now we have 3 squads. One of them is a captain of the guard squad, and we're going to make another squad of March dwarves as soon as I decide which ones I want. We also are working on getting our captain of the guard, uh, his stuff for his room, making it all nice and decorated so he stops harassing us about it. And we're still working on getting clothing set up. It's a little bit slower than I remember it being, but it's getting there. Oh, okay. So what we can do now is we can say weave cloth from here and that, okay? And then from cloth, or yarn, we need to make... Let's take a quick peek down into Dwarf Therapist and read the dwarves and see who's not happy right now. We need traits, attributes, social, military, alt. Actually, a lot of people are very happy. That doesn't make sense. They were all unhappy. You saw it. Who doesn't have any gear? Someone was missing, so... Someone was missing a bunch of stuff and they weren't happy about it. Well, we're just going to go right from bottom to top. We have 70 dwarves. We know we can queue up 10 things at a time. Right? 10 things at a time. So we know we need pairs of things for like socks, shoes, mittens, gloves, stuff like that. So it's gonna, unless I make like 5 clothing shops, it's gonna take a while. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're gonna just stay at that for right now. We are also making cabinets and chests for our dwarves to put stuff in, and doors for our guy there. What? Ah, crap. What kind of door is that anyway? How do I check that? Can I check the kind of door? No, I can't. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We're also trying to get our jeweler and our crafts dwarf to decorate a bunch of stuff with shell, bone, which we don't have any more bones, shell, and gems to increase the value. And then we're going to put those down into the captain's room as well. Now, I could take that gold bar that I had bought a while back, and I could decorate a piece of furniture with that as well. But I'm not going to. Not right now, anyway. Now, we also were trying to make food and drink, but we ran out of space. Actually, it's not space we ran out of. We ran out of barrels. But now that we have some barrels, we're going to brew some more drink. Because we're down to 81 prepared food, and we're down from 400 something to 379 on drink. Each dwarf drinks, I think it was twice a season or 4 times a season. Whichever one it is, that means I've got 70 dwarves. Let's say it's twice a season, so I'm losing 140 drinks per season. And of course, if it's 4 times a season, it means I'm losing, 280 drink every season. So I have to be producing at least 280 drink every season, or else I will run out of drink. That's not cool. For some reason, our farm just isn't growing as much as I'd like it to be. I don't know why they can't keep up. Haven't quite figured it out yet, but that's a lot of stuff. I thought passion fruit couldn't be grown underground, or watermelon, or winter yam, or melons. That's weird. Is what? A human Oh, I'm not even gonna say that name. The human caravan is here. Let's hope they have some metal so we can make metal goods. Let me see here. Oh. And we were also having an issue with the craft bins not... See, now they're there. And they're all in one bin. So I'm not sure what the heck was up with that. There's only 3 crowns in it. Where did all my... I'm confused. Okay, we see all these, right? What, did my freaking export of bracelets? I'm confused. I'm confused as to why that's not working. Let me see here. Finished good bit. View. Tons of stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to remove some stockpile here. Pile X. I'm just going to remove the stockpiles. All that's going to happen is they're not going to be able to put anything in the stockpile. Okay, but I want to see if now... What the heck? Why isn't it registering any of those? I'm gonna have to post on the forum and see if anyone else is having this problem. That shouldn't be that should not be an issue. That should be a non-issue. Hold on. Let me see if I accidentally go into stocks. That's all their stuff. Crafts. All the bins are there. They're not forbidden. Tools. Figurines. I have tons of stuff. They have stuff too. What? I have well over 1,000 different crafts that I can send out. And for some reason, unless it's because... there's bracelets in those bins. I bet that's what the problem is. Alright, let me reset these stockpiles for finished goods. And I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna make it all one stockpile. And let me go into the settings. Type... splints, crutches, backpacks, quivers, chains. That's all fine. I don't care about that. I bet it is. I bet that's the problem. Goods. Alright, see where here where it says culling on mandates? Right now there's a mandate against exporting bracelets, and I think what's happening is because a bunch of those bins probably have bracelets in them. It's refusing to let me transport those bins because I might sell the whole bin and then, So I'm going to turn off culling. Oh, yeah, look at that. Right there. Finished good bins, all of them. I'm ignoring mandates now, okay? Because you know what? I don't give a rat's ass about what the mayor wants. I need to be able to move my bins over there, because then I can select out of the bins what I want to trade. So the mayor can just kiss my, Oh yeah, he's been re-elected. Nice. Now let me guess. He's still got an export on bracelets prohibited. I really got to get him set up, and I don't know any other way of making his office look better. Do I have one of those, like... Oh, yeah. You know what? That'll do it. You want a nice looking, what is it? What does he need? Office and dining room? Alright. Build. Lore hatch. This is a trick I learned. I'm gonna put that thing right there because it's worth a bundle and it's gonna make his office amazing, and it don't even matter that it doesn't go anywhere. I'll shut the mayor up. Build bed. Alright, which one is worth more? Expand. Okay. That's 240. That's 220. So we'll give him that one. Armor stand. It's only one. It's worth a decent amount. Weapon rack. That one hasn't been decorated yet, so let's hold off. Table. Oh wait, shoot. I did this backwards. Exit that one. Build armor stand. There. Okay, now build a table. And a chair. That one's going to be worth more. 280 versus 180. What else does he care about? Oops. Captain O the Guard needs one chest, one cabinet, so he only needs one of each. Build a container, which would be our chest. Do we have anything? No, not yet. Okay, what about... Oops, not containers. Cabinets. Oh yeah, we got diorite for 320 and 250. So one of those. And I just need a good chest. Which we don't have any yet. Add chest. Chest. Coffer. Make a bunch of coffers. Eventually one of them is going to be a decent one. Alright, they're should be done moving. Yeah. Well, now where'd all my crafts go? Oh, calling on mandates. Yeah, they're all in there, so let's request a trader. Is he already there? No, he's harvesting plants for some reason. Whatever, go on, harvest plants, I don't care. Let's take a look. Alright, so that should have been placed there by now. Now look. He has a throne room. And a great bedroom, great dining room. That's because these share a wall, so some of this room's value is getting spilled over into this room. And likewise, some of this room's value will spill over into this one. So we won't have to work as hard on our Captain Odegaard's stuff. No, wait. Free room. That was dumb. Assign to the Captain Odegaard. Assign to the Captain Odegaard. He still needs a chest and a weapon rack. And a, you know, once we get some good stuff in there. Alright, uh-oh. We have a possession. Zephan Kubuk Limar, the presser, has been possessed. Which means he's probably going to take over a craft shop. That's why I made 6. Let's hope he has enough stuff to do what he needs to do. Okay, before we get too far. Alright, trade. So you see anything in purple is stuff that there is a mandate against. So I cannot export any bracelets. I mean, I can, but I will incur the wrath, or whoever exports the bracelets will incur the wrath of the mayor and be sent to jail. So we don't want that. Let's see, what do we got? We got some iron bars. To hell with it. Just buy it all. Buy the tourmalines, the lazulis, everything. To hell with all of that. To hell with the wood. Actually, you know what? No. There's a lot of it. Let's buy all the wood. Sure, why not? To hell with the elves. I don't care about the elves and their environmentally friendly grown wood. I mean, what the hell? I grow wood. I just happen to chop it down instead of whatever they do. Alright, let's buy all the wood. We'll get the rope, because we do need rope, and I don't feel like wasting my cloth on it. We'll get the water skins, because we can use those. Or rather, the military can use those. Ooh, a drake. That's okay. What's this one? Oh, a lead cage. The lead cage is worth 1230. Whereas the drake cage, because it's made of copper, it's only 30, even though it has a drake in it. I could buy a bunch of these cages and melt them down. I could buy a bunch of these toys and melt them down to iron. The problem is the return that you get isn't that great. So for right now, I'll just deal with it. Let's see, what else is there? Of course, I can't wear any of this. Oh, a black sandbag. We want some sand and longland seeds, sand, flour, groundnuts, sand. Because eventually we're going to make some glass. Glass actually is a... some dwarves prefer glass over anything else. Potato seeds. Good. Let's get some leather. Cloth. Lots of cloth. The less that we have to make, the better. Cloth. God, we'll just get all of it. If we can. Cloth. Cloth. How much more cloth do they got? Cloth. Shoot. That jits the page. Nope, I can't do shift down either. We'll just get all of it. Oops, shoot. Didn't go far enough. Oh yeah, wow, they've brought a lot of... See, humans are way more useful than elves. My god, look at all of the freaking leather and cloth they brought with them. I hope I have enough to trade. I should. I have well over 1,000 stuff. Alright, platinum figure of two-legged rhino lizards. Yeah, okay. We'll buy all the bolts that we can. Maybe. We're getting way over our limit here, aren't we? Don't need any more anvils. We don't want any large cut gems. And before we get into food, that's what all this is. Pretty much. What else is up here? crutches. All right, so we're going to start with what we have here. And then we'll trade for more food. We'll trade for food. Because we got to go through and sort. And this is going to take a while. So I might even pause while I'm doing this. Just to speed it up. This is going to take a while. Okay, and we're back, and I managed to get the value to be about 3,000 over. So hopefully they'll accept this and not say that I'm not giving them enough items. So let's see. Oh, good. All right. Awesome. That means now we have a lot of stuff. All right. So now let's just take a look and see what we got. Oh, I could get some backpacks too. Ooh, I might do that too. We are going to do that. We're going to get the quiver. Oh, we're going to get that serrated bronze disc too, because we can put that in a trap. And the backpacks. Okay, good. Now we're going to just go up. Let's get all the yarn and the fiber and the thread. And as much food as we can. And I'm probably going to have to pause again. I know I said in episode 1, I'm pretty sure I said that I would never pause this as I go through and do this. But that was so that I did, make it look like I was cheating by doing something off screen. Hack! Honestly, it will take me forever to go through. Wow, we're getting up there, aren't we? It takes me forever to go through and mark everything for trade. But I'm going to try and get as much of this as I can. Because if I do, I won't have to cook for forever. Now, none of the shelled creatures that I can trade for will have shells because they're already prepared. Not that I care, because I already have enough shells from mussels. Oh my god! Almost! Now everything in brown is what I traded to them. So I don't want to trade back for my own stuff. You know what? Grab a couple iron anvils too. Why not? Why not? Alright, I've got 4,900 that I need to trade for. So I guess I'll just start at the start and work my way down, and I'll come right back once I'm done that too. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and we're back, and I'm pretty much trading everything that I'm allowed to trade right now. We still got some stuff for when our dwarven leaders come, but the hell is that? Oh, it's my... I thought it was something different. It's my cursor. So let's try this. They're getting, again, about 3,000 to 4,000 units over what I'm trying to get. So let's try that. Oh, he seems ecstatic with the trading. Good. Let's get all of our stuff out of there. We now have like way more food than we'll ever need for quite a while. In fact, we've got enough food that I'm going to set up another kitchen for preparing stuff. Did I see them leave? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. So our dwarves are now going to be very, very intent on getting all of the stuff that we just bought out of there. So don't expect them to do too awful much of anything else. The good news is we're going to have like 0 idlers. He's right now smoothing out all of the stuff. Construct rock coffer, good. I better make sure that that's a cabinet. Why is he making crummy coffers? I mean, he's the best mason I got, and his coffers are coming out all crummy. Well, whatever. Let's see how our sock maker is doing. Hey, look at that. He made socks. Let's make a bunch of shoes. And call it a day, right? Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. Look at that. 633 plant. Meat. Look at all the meat that we now have. All the fish that we now have. You know, we could actually bump up our kitchen to be like... we should try and see if we can't plant some of this stuff above ground. Let's build a plot. Let's make it right here. Just a 3x3. And let's see if we can't plant something now. Uh-oh. You have discovered a downward passage. You have discovered a downward passage. Okay. Oh. Huh. Well, she's gonna go and attack, that thing. Let's watch. Enter to close window. Enter. Unpause. Oh, there. That's hilarious. Oh, wow. What did she just kill? Troglodytes. Troglodyte mangled corpse. It's good to have a dwarf station down there. Downward passage, huh? Must be, I don't know where it is. Must be this over here. I could have her go down and explore all of this. You know what? Because there's spiders over here. Let's, squad A. Move. Where's the move? Move. Right there. I want to watch this. There she goes. Oh, she got stuck in the cobwebs. This is going to be fun to watch because there's spiders over here. Let's see what she does. What the heck? Did all the spiders just like run away? Oh. She ain't going to die from a spider bite, that's for sure. Oh, there it is. Downward passage. Oh. Interesting. Let's move her down here. Not kill, move. Let's see what's down here. Not a whole lot. Ah, what the heck now? Alright. Well, out of clay... Damn it! Used up them iron bars. Didn't want him to use the iron bars. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go back down to Moldoth. In our downward passage. Squad move right there. Yeah, nothing of interest there. Down. Oh, wow. What do we got down here? Malachite. Malachite can be made into copper, I think. We might try and figure out a way that we can dig a passage down to here. Down, 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 down. That's as far down as it goes. Squad A, move right there. Oh, she might not be able to get down there. Okay, squad A, move right here then. Yeah, she can get to there. Unless she's fighting. What is she doing? There she is. What is she doing? She's just wandering about? Health. Tired. Alright, go back up. And come back over here. Squad A, move right back here. That was interesting. Oh, what's this? Mountain goat blood. I don't know who did that. Probably one of the humans. A claystone ring. Ichthagod. Wow. Pretty expensive claystone ring. Claystone, diorite, and bands of oval diorite and iron. Must be the iron that's giving it the darn value, because, I mean, look, we got a claystone figure of dwarves with way more stuff on it, and it's not worth that much. Alright, you know what? I wanted to make a crossbow or March Dwarf squad, so I really should get working on that. Oh. I don't want to use up my lapis. So I seem to remember lapis being kind of expensive. Shell, decorate with a bunch of shell. Alright, there. Wow. I guess I don't have to worry about food anymore. Wow. Not for a while. Alright, we're going to open up. I'm going to move Dwarf Therapist over onto another screen so that I can see what I'm doing. And I need to Labor's Compact and Migration Wave, read dwarves just to bring up to speed. Needs aventurines. What do you mean you need aventurines? You have tons of them. Chest, weapon rack. You know what? I don't care how good a quality it is. And a chest, which is a container. There. Once it gets smoothed out and engraved, we can find something else to put in there. Obviously not the hatch cover, but maybe someone will make something else. 57. Okay, I was going to say, that better not be less expensive than that. The problem now is that if I export that, my exported wealth will go through the roof, and then I'll have problems. It's bad enough our mayor got reelected and still has an export of bracelets being prohibited. Anyway, alright, so now that that's all set up, we need to start making, giving them, actually, let's see, cabinets. Well, you're going to have an expensive cabinet, so you're going to have actually a pretty darn nice room. Wait a minute. Oh, criminy. Chains. Build cabinet. And what I tend to do is I just wait until I start to see clothing start piling up before I put cabinets in. That way I can just put cabinets where they need to be. Now he has a cabinet, I think, somewhere. Oh no, wait, no they don't. Oh, that's my... yeah, that's what's his name. It's my 1, 2, 3, 4. My initial dwarven peoples. Oh, come on. Where do they keep coming from? More fodder. That's how I call them. The humans are on their way. Oh, man. Bye, humans. See you in hell. Alright. 7 more. With all useless skills. I'm looking over on my other screen at Dwarf Therapist, and they're pretty much useless. Any others gonna show up too? No, just the 7? Good. Guess what? I have 7 new March Dwarfs. Military. New squad. Archers. And I think I'm going to have to... let's first, oops. Toulon. Oh, shoot. No, that one's... oh. I don't know why I did... whatever. Let's... Erush, Regoth, Asab, yep. Sibrek. Vuto is already in the Anguish Paddles. Well, okay, so that's 7, right? Now here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I need to go into Equip. And I'm pretty sure I need to... range. Okay, never mind. They're already set for ammunition. Oops. Military. The mechanical lessons. Equip. Ammunition. Use in combat and use training. Sure, why not? Use them all. What do I care? And now, we'll set up this room for the mechanical lessons to train in. And now we'll say squad, E, train. Now we should, after a time, have a pretty darn good March squad. Oh look, he ended his mandate. Wonder what he'll request now. Alright, so you still need you have a modest and a modest dining room. You still need an office and a dining room, so... Oh well. Once they smooth and engrave that, it should be fine. Now see how they're putting all their stuff into the cabinets? So what'll happen is I'll just wait until I see stuff falling all over the place, and I'll give them a cabinet to put it in. over here, sure, trousers. Yarn trousers, why not? Now, I did say we were going to make more traps last episode, and this just hasn't been in the cards as of yet, because I'm still making other stuff that we need, like we need a traction bench, and I'm going to make 2, actually. And we still need to set up all of these beds to be usable, or else no one's going to use them. And, you know, the thing about Dwarf Fortress is I was talking to, I do not remember his name. I just noticed that he was talking about how he was getting into Dwarf Fortress, and it's a very complicated but very elegant and deep game, and that's the truth of the matter. It is a super micromanaging game, and if you can't micromanage, you're going to find yourself very lost very quickly. And I'm not the best at micromanaging myself, and I mean, you can already see how it's like, I mean, look, I got 13, 14 idlers right now, and it's just because I haven't had the time to go through and sort out all of the trash. Get everyone up to where they should be and have these people doing this and these people doing that and stuff like that. Alright, I need a pile, bars. Right here. We're going to make this our metal bar pile, okay? Settings, bars and blocks. Forbid that. Forbid. We'll leave blocks of metal. There. Now they should take all the crap out of the stockpile and put it over here. Or that thing. Rope. I never did put a special place for rope, did I? You know what? That's our clothing stockpile, right? Well, enable that. Forbid that. Or disable that. What was it? Where was cloth rope? I don't remember. Ah, here it is. Okay. Forbid, 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 forbid. Forbid, forbid. Forbid. Only enable chains and make it plant cloth, leather, yarn, and metals. But only chains are going to go in there along with our armor. You know, because we're not going to have a whole mess load of rope or chains, so it's not going to fill that stockpile up that badly. Alrighty, so they should be... Where are they? They should be training. They should be training all the time. Why aren't they training? Where are they? Soldier no activity. Soldier no activity. Shoot. I seem to remember this being a problem. It was something to do with... No, he has a crossbow. Oh, you know what? What kind of bolts do I have anyway? Ammunition. Nah. They'll learn to dodge. That might be the problem. Let me see. Hauling. You have no routes. I don't want hauling. Set orders. Gather animals, food, furniture, bodies. Refuse, forbid. Or refuse. Forbid. Ah, there we go. Claim used ammunition. There. The problem is that they used all their ammunition during training, and then... So as you can see, it's falling down there. Quite nice, right? I want to know if they're going to get killed doing that. That'd be kind of interesting. I should probably put a stair down there. Alright. Because it looks like only one's training at a time, so let's put... And then let's dig this out more if that's going to be the case. We'll put a mess load of targets in here, and this will be our archery range. I don't even know what I'm at for time right now. Oh yeah, I'm almost done. Almost done this episode, guys. 10 more minutes. Okay. Oh, we got our traction benches made. Okay, good. We need to put a traction bench. We want 2 of them in here. The traction bench is what the doctor uses to set bones. How much lye do we have? Or do we have any... Let me see. Glob? Yeah, we have tallow. We have lye. We have an amount of lye. The problem is we have 10 lye. The graphics pack I use, sometimes it obscures the numbers. So why don't we make soap from tallow? Why? Needs lye. Lye containing a unrotten tallow soap matte product glob. Bars. Lye. Let's say make lye. My wood burner was supposed to be making ash, but I haven't seen him doing it for a while now. Oh. No, wait. Oh. Oh. Once again, I apparently recruited all of a certain type of dwarf into my military. Well, that's fine. We can set let's bring that over so you guys can see it. See, I guess I brought Irvad into the military without realizing it. And then, of course, Ablel from that one there. Well, Zon Zekadin somehow managed to avoid the draft. Let's set him up as a wood burner. Because they're all, working as soldiers. Alright, Zon. And, okay, so how about my lye maker? No. Tekud is right now fishing. Do I have another lye maker? Uh-huh. Adil. So he should be making lye because he has nothing else better to do. An expert cook. Almost an expert brewer. Well, legendary. He is an expert. He's a grandmaster brewer. A brewmaster. I don't care about dying right now, or dying as in that kind of dying. Alright, that's good. Oops, let's go back in. Let's see. For the last couple of minutes, I don't know why the soap isn't working because I have plenty of needs empty bucket. That might be why. Where's our carpenter? Add bucket. Plenty of buckets. Let's make a bunch of buckets. And let's see here. Yeah, you still want your meager or your better office and everything. Have they even made that yet? No, they're too busy down here farming. Alright, I'm going to just set this up as some random thing and see what happens. Maize plants. I just want to see if they actually plant anything. Okay, so they're digging all of that out. We're going to channel down there. We're going to build more targets. Which also means we want to dig that out. I should be able to just say channel, right? No, because it's not dug out yet. No activity again. How much you want to bet? Needs logs. I don't have any logs in my stockpile. Well, because they put all of the freaking logs into the craft dwarf stockpile, didn't they? Okay, that is our fruit picking area. We don't want to chop anything down from there. Alrighty. Well, we got some buckets made anyway, so let's try making lye again. Make soap. Wonder if I can do it under job list. No, that's just who's making. Manager, new order, make soap from tallow. Start with 1 just to see what it does. Now what happens here, I'm in the manager, okay? My manager has to validate this job before it will get done. My manager happens to be my bookkeeper, Deduk, who should have been my mayor, but apparently Olin is our mayor. Thankfully, he hasn't made any more mandates. And that'll force someone to come over here and make soap, hopefully. Or at least it'll let me know why they're not making soap. It'll come up and say, needs non-rotten, whatever. Or needs lye. For some reason, I might not have enough lye, you know? So we'll see what happens. Now, they still haven't moved any of these. Why? No, they're stuck. What's in the trade depot? Rope. I thought I said move rope into this stockpile. Rope falls under chains last I knew, unless it's different now. Scepters, crowns, earrings, bracelets, large gems, totems, legwear, backpacks, quiver, splint, crutches, tools, books. What is it, under a different thing now? Maybe it's under furniture now? That would be dumb. That would be really, really dumb. No, it isn't. I didn't think it would be. Alright, whatever. We're not going to worry about that right now. Next episode, we're going to continue improving our military to try and get them be super dwarfs. Super archery dwarves. We are going to check our stocks right now and see if our ammunition has been depleted of... Nope, we still have plenty of copper bolts and bronze bolts and silver bolts and, I don't know, 25 iron bolts. Okay, that's fine. We're also going to figure out why we can't get our soap being made. I know there's no real trick to it. I just haven't quite figured out why the soap ain't working yet. And we're also going to just keep working on our defenses. That, no one's coming up to build, so we're just going to say don't even bother with it. And I think next episode we're going to try our darndest to find some form of metal. Because we're at the point now where we'd like to start training our military in melee military squads in the use of weapons, particularly hammers and battle axes, the two main weapons of a dwarf. So I think we're going to call that good. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode of Dwarf Fortress Let's Play, drop me a like down below. I'd appreciate it a lot. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get to see daily Minecraft and Dwarf Fortress videos. Dwarf Fortress is updated twice a week, and Minecraft is going to start being updated on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. And drop me a share as well, and I'd appreciate that as well, because I'm sure if you enjoyed the video, your friends are going to enjoy it too. So, you know, share it with them as well. And I think with that, he has cooked a masterpiece. I think we're going to go eat some of Reg's masterful cooking. And we will check you guys later.